This is DJ Wolf Live, and here's your host, DJ Wolf. All right, guys. I just got finished watching a video after I woke up this morning about a young man in Arizona, young black man, of course. He was pulled over by an officer for, get this, being stopped because he had an air freshener in his rear of his car. Now, the officer, of course, told him that he stopped him because the young man was kind of like bewildered about why he stopped him. And then the next thing you know, he kept asking him several times, "Do you smoke marijuana?" He said no. He kept saying no. He kept trying to find ways to try to catch the young man off guard by throwing, just asking him this stupid question. And then he wanted to search his car after he asked him that. And I think it's because of the fact that he had the additional air freshener, but still, everybody, you have a right to have air freshener in your car. I got air fresheners in my cars. So what? But the young man said that the officer had been tailing him for some time, from the time he left work. And at one point, the officer said, "Oh, your eyes look kind of blurry, or slightly blurry or whatever." The young man told him he had just got off work. And he just kept fucking with him. Well, it's nothing short of harassment. It's nothing short of harassment and racial profiling. It's both. The officer harassed him, and he was racially profiling. So, roll that beam footage, y'all, because this is some bullshit here.
Tonight, an exclusive from the ABC 15 investigators.
You're about to hear from the Arizona man whose traffic stop made national headlines.
So you stopped me for my car air freshener?
Yes, sir.
On his cell phone, Philip Colbert recorded how he was stopped by a deputy, ordered out of his car and questioned repeatedly, all because of an air freshener. He believes it was profiling, and so do his attorneys.
They tell ABC 15 investigator Dave Biskobing they are working to expose more about what happened and the deputy involved.
Like I said, he stopped me. Let's see what for.
It's mid-morning, September 19th, and Phil Colbert doesn't know why he's been stopped.
Morning, sir.
How you doing, man?
You got your license, registration, insurance?
Yes, sir.
Okay, any weapons in the car?
Nope.
Okay.
Can I get it from my glove box?
Yeah, please.
Can I ask you why you stopped me?
So you can't have anything hanging from your rearview mirror?
So you stopped me for my car air freshener?
Yes, sir.
Air freshener.
The little tree.
The little tree in my window, yes, the air freshener.
Colbert says the La Paz County Sheriff deputy had been following his silver Chrysler for a while.
So I'm actually driving from work, and I'm actually going to see my dad in Parker, so I work in Havasu. I'm actually going to see my dad, and that's when it all happened.
How long was he following you for?
About 10 to 15 minutes.
And so you're just waiting for him to pull you over?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
So that's why you start the phone, because he's just waiting.
Yep.
Almost immediately, as Colbert reaches for his documents, the deputy starts questioning him about drugs.
Got my cards in there.
Okay, any marijuana in the car?
Nope.
Okay. You smoke marijuana?
No.
And he asks again and again and again.
Mr. Colbert, when's the last time you did smoke marijuana?
I never smoked. I
Never?
just said that.
Okay.
Unsatisfied, the deputy eventually tells him to step out.
Mr. Colbert, you said there's no weapons in the car?
Nope.
Okay, do me a favor, relax, man. You're still 10 and 2.
It's just what I learned growing up. So my mom and dad always taught me to keep it hands 10 to 2, stay as calm as possible.
So if you don't mind, this is where I'm relaxed at.
Okay. Can I have you hop out? I just have a couple more questions for you, and I want to speak to you man to man, so that way you're not doing this and I'm leaned over.
Okay. Can I unfasten my seatbelt?
Yeah, dude.
When he stepped me out the car, then I was kind of weary about the situation where it was going.
Out of the car, the deputy starts to accuse Colbert of not being honest.
Like I said, you're showing me signs of deception, and I'd rather you just be upfront with me, man. If you got a joint, I don't smoke. Okay.
How many times do you think he asked you about the marijuana?
Over 10 times.
He's simply unwilling to believe him.
So there's no marijuana, anything like that in the car you know about? No cocaine? No heroin?
No.
Okay. Did you have any objection to me searching your car, man?
Yes.
And why did Colbert object?
Because I'm like, maybe as soon as he checked the car, he's gonna try to put something in there. Maybe, he's gonna try to say I failed.
You mind doing some field sobriety tests? Make sure you're okay to drive, man.
Are you serious,
Yeah.
man? This is crazy. Wow. This is crazy.
The reason I want to put you through sobriety tests is your eyes kind of look a little bit glossy.
Really?
And some people just have that glossiness. Okay? That's why we do these tests to determine.
What's your name, man?
Yeah, sorry, E-Max.
E-Max, short for Eli Max, a deputy with 6 years' experience, already with his 3rd department.
And I have never heard of an officer pulling someone over for an air freshener.
Do you think this is profiling?
I think so. I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
Civil rights attorney Benjamin Taylor is one of the lawyers representing Colbert. They're considering a lawsuit.
We're gonna be looking at the officer's past to seeing whether or not he has a history of doing this.
The cell phone video does raise questions.
I ask everybody for every single time I stop. I do this on every traffic stop.
You take everybody out on every traffic
Yes, sir.
stop?
This is me doing my job. I ask this question on every single traffic stop I do, and I'm not trying to treat you any differently than anybody else I've ever come across.
So what do you want to see happen?
So I basically just want the next guy to not have to deal with this. When I posted it, I explained to everybody this is not a vendetta. I don't have all this hate in me. I'm mad because, this is something that's a reoccurring issue. So I'm still standing here.
During the stop, Colbert says after 10 minutes of questioning, the deputy made him wait another 10 to 15 minutes while he checked his information.
Now he's doing whatever in his back seat.
Finding nothing, in the end, the deputy finally sends him off with nothing but a warning and this final thought.
I am going to give you a warning today, okay? But maybe in the future, just like I said, man, if you got a joint, we're not looking for a joint. Okay.
Thanks.
Drive safe, all right?
I'm Investigator Dave Biskobing, ABC 15, Arizona.
And just tonight, the La Paz County Sheriff's Office sent us a statement saying they are taking this matter seriously. Deputy Max is now on administrative leave and detectives are investigating.
And that, my friends, is what we call more of the cycle of bullshit. This is DJ Live, and I'm your host, DJ Wolf. I would like to talk more about this on the live podcast soon. Also, if you have any show suggestions, questions, or comments, please feel free, by all means, to drop me a line right here in the comment section on YouTube, or you can drop me an email to djwolflive@aol.com. That's djwolflive@aol.com. Again, this is DJ Wolf. Program, of course, is DJ Wolf Live, and the channel on YouTube here is DJ Wolf's for all to hear. All right, I'm out.